back, Ren got to see Celine pregnant and shied away from
very
Celine.
pregnant.
Yes, very
way
large.
too much pregnant. Mm-hmm.
Rapidly accelerated pregnancy.
Yes.
Just wait till you find out that it's triplets.
Well, apparently we just found out it's triplets.
No, it's not triplets. Or is it?
Well, why would you mislead us, Mr. DM?
I know, right?
I roll insight on the DM.
I do that in
On
my
the
Sunday
DM's
game all the
bullshit.
time.
Roll D100.
Roll on bullshit.
But
I'm gonna call your BS. I'm trained in that.
you started your travel with your entourage of new recruits with only a minimal good outlook on the prospects of them, and we will arrive at the night you have all gathered together and made your camp. And I know there's a few rules, and I figured we'll cover those rules now. So,
Well, real quick, before you get too far. The night before we left Chalksburg, Joe and I had this conversation in DMs. I approached him and took him up on the offer to take the Hill Giant belt, and I gave him my protection ring.
okay. Sounds good. So, Stkx with her pan flute.
Yep.
Obviously, you raised the spirits and morale of the party. Maybe not Rin's spirits, I'm not sure.
Even with the 24, no.
It's loud and annoying. I don't. Especially first thing in the morning.
Krix, you definitely found a large snake for you and Rin to munch on. And, yeah, with that stealth check, I'm going to say that you probably snuck up on Rin as well.
Can't sneak that far. I've got blind sight, so as long as she's within 10 feet, I know where she's at.
Okay, well then, yeah, you knew where she was.
So the thing about it is, it's like, it's not that I'm like invisible, but well camouflaged.
Oh, I know that. That's why I put it so hard to see you all the time. I don't know.
But
Unless she's relying on her dark vision, and then you are invisible.
But
Yeah, there's something about our thing that like negates the dark vision or something
No,
like that.
it's
Kind of
it's
strange.
you as the Gloom Stalker that negates.
Oh yeah, my Gloomstalker that can negate.
It doesn't matter. As long as you are within 10 feet of me, I know where you are. That big man with the mustache is going to drive me crazy, but it's fine.
I'm loving it. I thought about doing a different one, but I decided to keep this.
You needed a 166-legged centipede.
So, you've made camp for the first night at the base of the opening. We are going to, because I'm recycling this map, we're going to say, the opening's not far. Yeah. You've made camp for the night. You'll notice Jonda is interacting with different people, and he's doing his little mind games, as Rin would say.
She would.
And the people are very receptive to it. They're enjoying it. They're coming back and asking him if he'd do it again. He's turning them down for it. If he's done one, he's done one. that's it. He won't keep going on the same person. About 2 or 3 minutes for maybe a dozen people in the little group tonight.
Would you say that in general, these past couple days, he's kind of been socially one-upping Father Tom, like Father Tom's trying to get a little thing going, and he's got the cooler party trick, or
roll charisma check to see how receptive the people are to you.
Oh, and is Zaz going to be vying for attention as well?
I thought
it can be a persuasion.
He would be doing some circus tricks or
that's
something.
a 17 general charisma check.
All right. John is getting a little bit better reception, not much, but he's mingling a little bit more, and of course the little whatever trick that he's doing is gaining a lot of attention.
Do we, not to dig too deep into it, but do we know what it does? It have a lasting effect with the people? Is he just kind of is it basically almost like a hallucinogenic like drug experience for them, or what is he doing?
If you want to ask him that, you're free to. But as far as what he's doing, I would say that
It's not clear.
you wouldn't know. You would know that it has to do something, with the mind. That's it. But you are free to ask him that.
Mm-hmm.
And Rin and Krix, who are on patrol.
Yeah.
Perceptions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
I do perception from where I'm standing.
Yes, you can.
15.
Okay.
Ew. Apparently I got distracted.
The snake.
It's a good snake.
I don't like these dice. 15.
Okay. Nothing's really standing out to y'all. You can hear the sounds of usual wildlife, things of that nature. So it seems like a pretty quiet night.
Seems
And-
like.
And we are going to pass through this night and move on to the next day because we have 2 weeks of travel. If there's anything party-wise y'all are wanting to do, you're wanting to talk to people, whatever, tell me. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of start ticking through some of these days. So,
At some point on one of the following days, Tom is going to try to hike up alongside Jonda and ask, "Hey, you have been capturing the attention with whatever you do, and I find myself fascinated. What is it that you've done with some of these folks? They keep coming back."
well, for the most part, I'm talking to them. I'm learning about them. As far as my little bit of magic, Tom, if you'd like to see for yourself, it's perfectly safe.
Tom's going to kind of look around to see if anyone from the party's immediately next to him to talk him out of it, but he's pretty quickly going to say, yeah, let's give it a go. Let's. What do I need to do?
Well, when we break for camp tonight, just come by. It'll only take.
I'll come find you. I'll come find you.
It'll just take a couple minutes. This is
That's exciting.
on day 2. Anything anyone's wanting to do for day 2?
No, for the most part, Stkx is just going to be making sure people are healthy and happy.
Okay.
And more fed. She's just trying to keep their spirits up making sure people, like, if they trip, she'll heal them if they need to.
Okay.
For the most part, she's just making sure they stay together.
Crix and Valenthian, I would like both of you to make survival checks. Because I'm assuming you two are taking the head on the hunting.
Well, hunting and staying on track. As in on the path.
I came up best for hunting that day, apparently.
23.
All right. You're able to bag some pretty good game. I'd say another buck and maybe a couple of hares. So yeah.
Are we in the pass?
You stopped a little bit before the pass. You're maybe a day out from the pass, so
Okay.
when you break for camp tonight, you will be like actually in the opening of the pass.
Base of the mountain.
The pass isn't straight through the mountain, so you have to hike up it, and then you get to it.
I will find the ladybug. I probably need some help, but I'm looking for something that grows apparently in the pass. Maybe if you spot some, will you bring some to me? It is a weed called, say the name, sorrel.
Yes, sorrel.
Yeah. So, I'm not exactly sure what it looks like, but if you find some weeds, apparently this one you can put in soup, and I need to bring it back with me.
Yes, I think I know which one that is. It's supposed to be very nourishing.
No, it's not for me, it's for Selena and the energy vampire inside of her.
You do not much care for small ones, do you?
No.
Well, the good news is that she should be less taxed after it is born.
Somehow I do not think that is possible. But okay.
All right, I don't like the way my digital dice are rolling. I'm going to try and find my dice. I'm still here. I just might not be visible.
You need your physical dice?
All right. Well, Val already rolled a nat 20 for perception for the night. So it's still, once again, a quiet night. Anything else as we're breaking for camp?
No.
Okay. Tom, do you go and find Chanda?
Yeah, Tom's going to seek him out.
Yeah. You'll find him with a group of people doing the same thing, having a hand resting on their head. And say, "Oh, cool, Tom, you're here. Would you like your turn?"
Yes. Yeah, let's go for it. Tom's going to sit down.
John is going to. He is in his dark elf form, by the way. I just didn't want to change it up. He's going to place his bluish black hand upon your head, and if you will join me in Barstools, please.
Ooh, sneakies. I'll bring you up there.
Sneaky.
I got you.
What is this?
Secret room.
Ah, I see.
He's getting fucked up by John does what he's
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Why isn't my camera turning back on?
You need to push the button.
Discord booted me earlier.
You
I had
are
to reboot it.
very lucky that you are about 8 feet away from me right now.
If
Right,
you're
yeah.
5, you're gonna
Did you
get
push
smacked.
the button on the phone and in the app or whatever? Or are you using your phone, right?
No, I'm not using my phone anymore.
So it should just. Did you change your video source to the computer?
I push the button to turn the camera back on. It does nothing. Now just stop. I will figure it out.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't really need the video. It's just added bonus for us. There you go.
There it is. There it was.
It was there. There we go.
You clicked it too many times.
It's being very strange.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm not.
found my dice. I really do need to finish sewing up that second dice bag. This one's very full.
But do you really need that many dice? Of course you do.
Oh, no,
The
no, no.
answer
This
is always
isn't
yes.
even all my dice.
Oh, okay.
I still have dice in a box that I couldn't get in here.
Nice.
Come on.
I think I have maybe
I am
12
dice goblin.
sets.
12 sets? Oh,
12 or
yeah, I
13.
got more than that.
Yeah.
Well, and I get a new set every year at Christmas time. We do a black
That's cool.
or white elephant dice exchange sort of thing.
Yeah. That's cool.
With, you know,
I'd send you some with boobs in them.
One day. Good old booby dice.
We looked
Or
2 weeks
wiener
ago. We couldn't
dice.
find them.
Maybe wiener
Those might
dice.
be easier to find.
I 100% think that I can find wiener dice,
Mm-hmm.
which just means
Oh,
somebody needs to make boob dice.
Yeah.
well, I'm sure if I looked, I could probably find them. I just don't necessarily want my my browsing history to start sharing that kind of stuff with me all the time.
I 100% don't even care. Let's see what we got.
Think
You
that's
message
good.
your friends in Europe about booby dice?
I did not.
Thought you did.
Nope. I just mentioned them. Boob dice.
Taylor, do you have your ticket for the 29th?
No, I'm gonna do that. I should do that right now since nothing else
Yes.
is going on.
Do it now.
There's
before
only
you
3
forget.
left, so.
Oh, I know. I noticed that
It's
the
a
other day.
nudie D20. It looks like it's a chick. She looks. Oh, you could have multiple people naked in your D20.
I think I did.
There's options. That's kind of.
Options are
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah, gotta have the options.
You know, I don't have a familiar with this character. I don't need you here, Roscoe.
You don't? I'm baffled now.
I
'Cause who
can
the fuck
have
is Vixie then?
I can have a familiar, but
She's really just a companion than anything else.
translator.
Yeah.
I found weenie dice.
Said weenie dice. Like
Said
when you say weenie dice, do you mean
Yep.
like hot dog dice, or do you mean?
Weenie dice. You missed
Okay,
our. This was our
appropriate.
secret room. Okay.
We had
Get outta
fun
here.
while you were gone.
I
Yeah.
see that.
It goes. Yeah. Anyway, no comment.
Oh man.
Neat.
Say hi, Roscoe.
Beth gets weenie dice.
When did my emoji change?
Oh,
The chilling.
It just does
Right.
that.
yeah.
That new thing Discord does is stupid.
Cool. So, especially, everyone roll their own perception.
You want me to roll another, or does my net
No.
20 stand?
Your net 20 stands.
So mine stands too.
Now I can't remember. What was yours?
19
rolled
for
a 10.
Stkx.
18.
I'm not liking my digital dice tonight.
Tom, are you gonna hide your try to hide your facial expression, or are you just going to be wearing it?
Like in the immediate, it's me with John and maybe some other people are sitting around some fire. Basically, is the vibe.
I would have kept it simpler. I forgot.
No, Tom actually, when he comes out of that, he's it's like he's kind of slowly waking up and he's a little teary actually, and then he'd probably be like that for maybe 5 or 10 seconds, and then he's like, "Wow, whoa, thank you," and he'll hold John hand a little bit, and he'll be kind of not hiding his expression for the most part. Like it's not dramatic, but it's just kind of he'll kind of have like a simple smile basically, and he'll be sitting around the fire, and he'll be a little less talkative actually.
Because you're not really trying to hide anything. Anything 10 and above, y'all notice this about Tom.
Okay. It all depends on the time of the morning.
I think I would have noticed anyway.
This would be evening.
Oh,
you probably this would be
like,
evening. This would be before bed.
Okay.
I feel like Rin would know what John did. Not like all the time watching, but definitely have an eye on that guy. And so if she saw Tom go up there, I think she would pay attention.
I can agree.
Squirrely.
Have a feeling Stkx would be more trying to get to know all the people.
Okay.
Like making a list of every single person's name, what they can do. She'd be like pretty much interviewing every single person.
I am not giving you 83 names.
That's fine.
I do not care.
As long as she knows, that's the important part.
But I'm happy you said that, Ren, because, and I don't have a picture because I haven't made more pictures. But I would like to introduce you to one Minlos Irontooth.
Minlos Irontooth.
Yeah, I will type it in the chat here.
Let's see if I spelled it right.
Notes.
Did I spell it right? Nope. That was close. I did an I instead of the E.
I would have put an I also the way it was pronounced. So to be fair, and who is this guy or lady?
Minlos is a younger man. Now he's in his mid-20s, maybe 26, 27. But the reason why Minlos especially stands out to Stkx is because he has 2 wolves accompanying him. And these would just be like, I would say like the Tennessee Red Wolf. Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
They're like a smaller breed of wolf.
Okay.
But
Bigger than a coyote.
Yeah,
Smaller
bigger than a coyote, but not
like a Yellowstone
big as-
red wolf.
Yeah.
He is also in the
Northern wolf.
NPC list. You're welcome.
What's that?
I put him in the NPC list.
Thank you. I'm so happy to have a better note taker than myself.
That way I can look him up. Who the fuck is that guy? I put younger man from Chalksburg.
Tons of these to go through.
2 wolves accompanying him.
But yeah, and y'all would have noticed, noted the guy with the wolves accompanying him, and as far as the ones who looked like they had some sort of prospect, he would have been one of them. But yeah, and in talking with him a little bit, both wolves are female.
We'll have to fix that.
What?
No.
We'll have to find someone for them.
Both wolves are female. One is Valentine and the other is Rose.
Of course.
Valentine and Rose.
Yep.
Oh.
You can't give them people names. Come on now.
Rose is a people name. What do you mean?
Rose is Rose says
Valentine is a people name too.
Rose Nyland on The Golden Girls, played by Betty White. You're welcome.
But yeah, so that would be someone that specific would really stand out.
Okay.
I think for Stkx.
Beautiful.
So,
yeah, I would talk to them more than him after I'd get to know him first, but I would see if he can talk to them. Or is...
he cannot talk to them.
Okay.
At least not like speak with animals or anything.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably sit down with him for at least a good hour, finding out anything he needs to know about them, and find out what they need from him. Because I'd be able to probably communicate between the both of them.
If you have anything specific you want to ask, I'll have that. As far as what he wants from them or anything like that. I mean, this is like man's best friend.
Okay.
You know, so it's as long as they're happy, he's happy.
Okay. Yeah, I would just more make sure that they're not going to try and eat any of her herd. As long as they're happy and not hungry.
No, he keeps them well fed.
Okay.
As far as like interactions with them about him, it would be that he's a good pack leader.
Okay. Then she doesn't need to worry about him. Perfect.
All right. So that ends day 2. And day 3.
We are in the past now?
Yes, we are.
Good, I'm looking for that Sorrel stuff this whole time. And I'm hoping the bug remembers too, but that's like the whole time I'm focused on looking up on the cliffs to see if there's any.
So the sorrel probably
dangers.
won't grow once we get into the mountains. So here, let me roll a check for looking
It is
for it
from the
before we get to
past.
the...
I am told
Yes, but once we get to the snow, it's
I don't know. I was
there.
just told in the past, so I don't know where it grows, to be honest.
How about a 17 on a survival check before we hit the snow level?
I got 15.
Yeah, 15 meets it, so you both are able to find Sorrel. How do I say it? We're just
Whatever.
So we don't want this to wilt. So Krix will actually dig it up, a root ball and all kind of thing, and create a leather pouch pot for it, for what we can, so that we can keep it alive as long as possible.
Krix, roll a nature.
I'm gonna help her because I know this is important for me. I was tasked to do this.
Roll it with advantage.
16.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like it should survive through travel. Sure. Yeah. So.
The only other thing I think of Stkx would do in the morning, like probably an hour before everyone usually starts waking up, she's going to walk around the entire camp. She's going to use her spirit totem every morning of the bear. It'll last for 1 minute. It's got a 60-foot radius. She's just basically going to walk around the entire area before everyone wakes up so that they have 11 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saves until they have another long rest. Okay. It'll last the entire day for everybody. Okay. And then after she's done, she's going to go back to bed for an hour so she can use it again if she needs to.
Okay.
So it's pretty much an early walk, give everybody a little bit of a boost, and then have another nap.
Can you put that in the chat?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not going to remember. So the guy with the wolf. Is he one of the ones who also has a bow or anything like that?
He does. It's certainly more hunter than combat.
So, does Krix get the sense that maybe she could kind of help steer him in the path of like Ranger, and help him utilize his wolves as a team kind of thing?
Yeah, I'd say roll an insight.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm not proficient, so I can't assist.
Okay, 14.
Yeah. I'd say you get the thought. He might not necessarily be magic adept, but yeah, as far as some of the base things with Ranger, and if you watch him, you can see how well the wolves are trained, and that they do listen to his commands. So yeah, I'd say so.
Maybe start grooming him towards a Beastmaster Ranger.
Yep.
So she'll probably take particular interest then in his training. Besides, doing the archery training with any other candidates that, that need it or show a talent for it.
Sounds good. Now, for Menlos, that is part of how he's keeping his wolves fed. And he's just taking down small game for them. Yeah, his bow is a pretty big bow, at least for right now. But yeah. Day 3.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
No, to the group. I mean, you can chime in too. Because you're the mustache man there with the comb, the double comb over. My question is this: should we be like some in the front, some in the middle, some at the end, or are we all up front and they all defend for themselves, or what is happening here?
Well, some of us should be behind them to make sure we don't lose any stragglers.
That would definitely
that would be a shame, wouldn't it?
That would definitely be me.
Okay, so you're in the back.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else?
I mean, I can be in the back too. It doesn't matter where I am, but yeah, I can be back there too, just watching out.
If it's possible, I prefer to roam. Oh, go ahead, Val.
Krix is going to be basically hunting and foraging, but still kind of keeping the party in,
so
close enough to pay attention.
Person with the shortest legs wants to walk up and down.
Well,
you can ride
the middle.
You can ride Bill.
We'll say the middle.
You could ride Bill the entire time.
Yeah, I would be more towards the middle anyway. Not that I'm protecting them, but I'm looking, around at things that might fall or other hazards and things. So, I don't really care.
Did we have any wagons? I can't remember.
No.
We are all just
we're all on foot.
Okay.
Barney Rubble
Bill's
in it.
the wagon.
Okay, that's what
we
I thought.
got a
A bag of holding, and Bill.
Okay.
So Krix got a I posted it 22. No, a 22 on
did.
day 3 survival check for hunting and foraging.
Oh yeah, you find plenty.
Oh, I didn't roll for that because you didn't ask for it. Bam. Oops, too many rolls.
Well, I'm assuming you're navigating. Because Krix is not familiar with this area, so navigating for her would not be helpful.
Second roll doesn't matter. 17 on my survival.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, you're both able to take down some game for this day of travel. And
I think I would assume the same thing, Beth, since he has been through this pass and none of us know anything about it. I would assume he would be navigating.
Oh, I'm definitely way out. Probably at least 40 to 50 feet out front.
That's so smart. In case something bad happens, 40 feet away. Smart.
well, I don't have a good picture of it. I just made some special maps. So the pass.
Aren't all your maps special?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, like this one right here, this is now the third time that we've used this map.
Yeah, this is the dragon fight map.
Yep.
Yes, I remember
The
it.
Dragon Annihilation map.
Also the spider map. There were spiders we found
Yeah.
on this map, yeah.
But it's a
All-purpose.
easy,
Yep.
easy all-purpose.
Sure is.
So the pass, as y'all got up to it and are walking through it, it's jagged. It's pretty jagged. There's definitely some looseness to it. I don't know if you've ever like walked through a blast zone or something, but it's
Not
it's
a blast zone, but I've been hiking, so I assume, the terrain.
Well, it's not.
Blast zone?
Yeah, it's not a natural pass.
Right.
You could tell that it's not like a little game trail or something. This has been created and widened and stuff like that.
Does Zaz have a familiar that you use? I can't remember.
Okay, so I mean, I've been through a few blast zones.
Listen,
so
that's
I'm
not a normal
sorry.
thing, though, AJ. If you just walk down the blast zone, it's exactly like that. Cool. I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna go with hiking. I'm hiking the blast zone. Sure. How many blast zones have you walked through, Joe?
I don't know. I don't think I have any blast zones under my belt.
Yeah, same.
I didn't think about that. But I'm sorry. I'm
got-
sorry y'all haven't lived.
I got what you meant, though.
I used to live on a road that was based on an old railroad track, so there are areas of that area that have literally been blasted clear, so I know what that looks like.
See,
But
Beth lived.
Yeah, I've
Because you lived on a
I
road.
lived in Nevada for a while and went out in the desert, and we went and shot guns with my dad and his friends from work. So maybe I've seen a blast zone. I don't know.
See, you don't even know. Now I have to go look up pictures of a blast zone so I know what you're talking about.
Well, it depends upon the blast zone. Is it nuclear blast zone?
No,
Or just
not
small little
nuclear.
dynamite. I take a lot of trains, so I go through a lot of tunnels, and most of them were
Yeah, I mean,
blown.
it'd be pretty much dynamite and TNT.
Yep.
It'd be your pushing charges.
Mhm.
I'll explain that later, Renee. There's pushing charges and cutting charges.
Yeah.
When it
Like,
comes to
did
explosives.
someone wrap this entire mountain in det cord and then it blow it up?
No. But okay. The day goes through. You break for camp again. You see Jonda doing the same thing with a little different group of people. And roll your perception checks for the night. And actually, no. I know Ren's taking like half the night.
Yeah.
How are we breaking this up?
Oh, into watches. Yes, that is a good idea.
How many watches
Yeah.
are we doing? 3 or 4?
I only need 4 hours trance time, so I can take however many I need to. I do not.
I could always make like a semi watchtower out of mold earth and just build like a little watchtower to sit on too for people.
Well, and Krix and Zaz have the sleepless trait. So as long as there's no strenuous activity, we'll get, long rest.
That's cool.
So I should go first. Got it.
You don't have to go by yourself.
I know.
I can't see in the dark, so Stkx will not be doing anything but sticking around people in fires.
Tom would just have to be directed, basically. He's not taking watches by default. He's just chattering away.
So, so Rin, Krix, and Zaz all can take theirs without too much issue.
Yeah, the only thing Stkx would be doing is keeping track of people, so she'd be writing down what people are doing, asking them what they're doing, just making sure she knows exactly where everybody is.
So why don't we pair one of the 3 that don't need sleep or little of it with one of each of the other party, the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Stkx would probably want to do first watch. That'd be best for her. First or last, but...
Okay. So,
Val said he wanted first watch.
Sure.
All right. So Val on first, Stkx on third. Is Father Tom good with does Father Tom need to rest through the night?
He doesn't have any special ways to get around that, but
but we haven't really used much. That you don't have to replenish any spells right now, correct?
No,
so
nothing.
You'd probably be okay taking the second watch. So then it's just who's on first, second, and third of those of us that have really good eyesight.
Can't see. Great perception.
You should probably be in the middle of the night when it's the darkest.
I guess I'll take the second watch with Father
I
Tom.
can be on watch with... Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
That would be me, I guess. Because it's those 2 on first, then Ladybug and Tom on second, so it's me and you.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we gonna conscript any of the Humies to help?
No.
Or the wolves.
They need all their sleep. They're weak. Their feet probably hurt.
I might talk to Menlos and see if the wolves could be of use during the watch.
They could at least circle the party and the campsite.
Kind of start his training a little bit during the watch.
Menlos, roll persuasion.
I'd also be happy to talk to the wolves themselves.
You're free to roll persuasion on the wolves.
13 on my roll.
9.
And you specifically said would the wolves be able to, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what I heard. Stkx, you're going to get... We're not going anywhere without him. And Beth, you're going to get the same thing, but opposite. So,
He's welcome to bring the wolves. Like I said, it would actually be beneficial for his training to start working together for this kind of stuff.
They're all on the same page. That's the important part.
If he's game, she can kind of start teaching him some things, some basic ranger type stuff during the watch.
okay. if we're gonna change it to that, then yes, he will join you on your watch with the wolves.
Okay, cool. Look at that, Father Tom. We got extra eyes.
Just don't train too hard because Father Tom's got a passive of 9.
No, this would literally be like having him, working with the wolves on perimeter checks and stuff like that as the night goes.
All right. So let's go in your orders for your perception checks. Your watch orders for your perception checks in first watch.
Stkx and Tom?
Val.
Stkx and Val first.
Stkx and Val.
I only got 11.
I'm taking third watch, not first.
No, well.
Oh,
I swear you
guess-
said first.
Then I'll be on first watch.
I think we
with Val.
switched to
Fine.
third.
Okay.
Okay, so Zaz and Val are together,
Mhm.
and Ren and Stkx are together.
Mm-hmm. And I got a 12.
First watch is nice and quiet. Second watch.
That'd be awesome.
And both of you can roll with advantage with Menlos and the wolves joining you. That's going to be their checks. It's your
Perception?
advantage.
I got an 18.
Hey, 11 with advantage.
Okay.
Instead of my dirty one.
Dirty 1.
Yep.
Okay. That is good to know.
-1.
And at the start of the third watch,
Dirty 20.
Oh. Yep. 11.
11. But, Ren, you can't be surprised.
True.
So, that's everyone roll initiative as a pack of wolves is descending upon you, and I will put the stuff on the map.
Would I be able to see them coming and get a quick action first with a 20?
No, because I rolled stealth for them, and their stealth was 21.
Okay.
Well, my initiative is 30.
Cool.
Did anybody wake up Tom?
We don't know yet.
Initiative tracker, turn order. There we go. Turn orders up. And I need.
All
Right, Val's a 22.
Oh, I gotta put it in there. I forgot.
Where's my thing?
One day maybe I'll remember.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Hold on, don't tell nobody. Tell me nothing.
Reminder that everyone has 11 temporary hit points,
You have.
depending on the time in the morning.
Oh,
All depends.
Maybe.
This would be first. This would be like right at the beginning of that watch.
Okay, then no.
So still have 11?
No, you wouldn't.
I got 17.
Should be doing them like in a
No.
couple hours.
So
But aren't they good for 24 hours?
yes.
They're good
Until
until
the
you
next
have
long rest.
finish a long rest. So if you haven't had your long rest, then yes.
There it is.
Oh, then mine are gone.
No, right here.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Boom,
basically.
boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
Yeah, we've had enough time for the equivalent of a long rest. At least you and I have for sure.
I definitely have.
Well, according to our character sheets, we don't sleep, so
Well, we still have
we
to.
still, have to, we still rest, but we don't
Just-
lose consciousness.
Me walking the perimeter and teaching Menlos how to train and do watches with his wolves is not strenuous. So So no temporary hit points. It's okay.
Oh, I'm just out there. Neat.
Only some of them are big.
I'm making them bigger so I can see this because it's really hard for me to see these wolves. So that they're normal size. I'm just making them bigger so I can see.
I should not be dead. You could always just put dots on them.
I have no idea how to do that, so I'm doing this. Okay. Two. Hey, where's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other one?
2, 3, 4.
I see 5.
I see 6. There's one
5.
here.
Nope, there is.
Okay.
There's one here.
See, they blend into the
one
freaking.
here. One
So
here.
if you right click on the tokens,
Mhm.
you can, or if you just click on them, there should be a little circle at the bottom of them. There's like a dot you could put on them or so whatever to make them easier to see.
Cool. We are going to do that.
And if you made them all different colors, then we could target by color.
Well, now I've already done the same cover for all of them.
I'm just saying, it would make it easier on everybody to track hit points and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So whose initiative did not go on the tracker?
Mine didn't.
The ladybug and also the Father Tom.
Here.
And the 83 other guys.
Green is not a good one for this one. It blends in.
It's all right. It's brighter than the others, though.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's good.
There we go. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Why am I doing it like that?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't
Why
know.
are you doing it like that?
Do you have a if we're managing like our tokens with the values and stuff like that for hit points and stuff like that, do you have a preference on what's where? Like red, green, blue?
No preference. And these are large beasts, actually. These are dire wolves. Oh, well, that's
Dire wolvies.
Okay, so the first two.
So we get dire puppies.
There's always possibilities.
Do I do something to put myself on the tracker?
You can just click your token and then roll initiative again and just change your number. You probably just didn't click your token. I think I might be able to add you.
I should be able to click you, Tom.
Yeah.
Did you roll
No,
30 again?
I did. What the heck? That's funny. I thought I was gonna have to change it, but I rolled another 30.
There you go. 16. Hey, why'd my shit disappear?
Because it's roll 20.
Stop. What are you doing?
Oh.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. Are we in order? We are not in order. Sort. There we go. No, sort the other way. There we go. All right. I need to do a turn order for them. They're going to move as a group.
That makes sense.
And John is going to be part of that group. There we go. You're not surprised because Rick can't be surprised, so she was able to warn everybody. So, dire wolves descending upon you, and
You'd be surprised? I don't think you'd be surprised either.
I'm not sure.
What's your +2 initiative?
13.
So you have the alert feat.
I think so.
So yeah, I don't think Krix can be surprised either.
Nope. No, with the
either which way, y'all are not surprised. So, Krix, you kick it off with your 30.
Beth.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was checking something. Oh, yes, that's right. I have Speak with Animals as a feature. Sorry. So, let's see, what do we got here? Gotta zoom in on this map a little bit. Okay, so all the dots are the attacking wolves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so who's awake right now? Like,
Everybody.
okay, so everybody's ready for combat at this point? Okay. Just because she knows he's not a fighter, Krix is gonna go for orange since he's the closest one to Father Tom. So first arrow, a 12. So that I rolled a 1 on that one.
Yeah, that does not hit.
And this, wow,
Is that you right there?
that die is put in timeout. I rolled another 1. I missed with both very badly.
These are both nat ones.
They were both nat 1 rolls.
Krix, where are you? You're right there, right? Cool.
No.
Let's see. Yeah. And you're going for orange, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's roll 2 d20s.
See if Tom gets hit.
Oh, poor Tom.
No. See if I hit any one of our 83 recruits.
Oh no, she's gonna shoot them. Did you shoot through them?
I'm sure
Or
one
did
of
you
those
shoot
numbers
at?
is Tom.
Who are you shooting
Yeah.
at?
This guy.
Shooting at orange
Why aren't you shooting at the one right next to you?
Late.
because I wanted to make sure that Father Tom, who is not a combat specialist,
Oh look, he killed the dragon. He'll be fine.
You are mistaken. You have clearly not seen the blast come out of his hands.
We did. So he killed the dragon.
Clearly she has forgotten.
okay, there are more of us on this side of the group than on that side of the group. She knows nothing about the other Drow's combat abilities. So she fired at the one closest to Father Tom.
2 d20s. roll 2d20s, please.
Oh, I thought you were
You want
rolling.
me to roll two? You want me to roll 2d20s?
Yep.
All right. First one is a 6.
Cool.
Second one is a 13.
Okay. Your first one hits one of your entourage. Your second one gets through a gap, though, so doesn't hit anybody.
I gotta roll damage, don't I?
Yes. Ooh, and for the fun of it, Tom, roll a D100, please.
Oh my.
Okay, so that's 8.
All right, 8 damage.
And
With
it's
your modifier
41.
and everything? 41? Okay, cool. All right, so 8 damage. I mean, yeah, you hit one of the healthier looking people.
Well, that's good.
Uh,
Hope you had at least 2 hit dice.
but he's looking really fucked up. So yeah. And
Does
now
it feel like an arrow whizzed by his head or something? Or
I'd be willing to say that it landed in between your legs. It went through a gap.
through the wickets?
You hear a lot of hissing and almost spitting sound. No words. She's definitely pissed off at herself right now.
Where'd Val go?
I had to redo my thing because when I rage, I change tokens. Give me just a second.
Oh, okay.
Could have just started with it. Can you make my token bigger while I do this, AJ?
There you go.
Of course, it takes forever to load a character sheet.
So it is Wolfie's turn.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had a
22.
22.
I'm just going to take my turn and then I'll redo it.
I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm
Should've-
swinging a green and red down there.
Okay.
Bonus action rage, and I will do lightning damage on the hammer.
Okay.
$14 to hit.
Does not hit.
$18 to hit.
Hits.
$13 regular damage, 6 lightning damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not -2. I didn't throw.
Okay, so 17 damage.
17 altogether, yeah.
Alright. Bam. Cool. And now it is the one who just hits turn, so it is going to where's my D20? There's my D20. He is going to take a bite at you, which is a 16, so that does not hit, I think.
No, it does hit me.
Ooh, it does. Okay.
Oh, no, wait, you said 16. It misses by 1.
Nice. Cool. So it took a bite at you. It missed. There we go. And now, Tom.
You just skipped Stkx.
Well,
Yep.
Six is up.
I think when you
My bad.
put me in, resorted, it moved up doggy.
That's okay.
Stkx.
Okay. Stkx is going to drop her spirit totem on the group. It is a 30-foot radius, which is the exact size of them. So everybody gets in that area. She will move in, so she gets it too. The 11 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saves. So that's her bonus action. So the entire group there gets 11 temporary hit points. And who's coming? 1, 2, right there. Do you have a 20-foot radius circle ready by chance?
I do not.
Okay.
We can measure.
I need a 20-foot radius. That's hopefully going to be... Yeah, so if I can get these two in it... Actually, no, I'll do something different. Never mind. This round, I think my easiest thing to do is going to just toss some fire. So nearest to me, I'm going to toss some fire at this guy.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Rin is baffled.
For 5 fire damage
Baffled.
on this
By
guy.
what?
The druid who wants to pet and love all things is
Is
attacking the
killing a
wolf.
dire wolf?
Yes.
When they're attacking, of course.
There's other options.
Yeah,
You don't have to
you
always
want to
attack.
see her try and talk to these as they're hungry and going on a group? No.
If they're hungry, why don't you do something about it?
Yeah, I'd have to talk to each individual one.
There's probably an alpha.
Tom.
Maybe. Possibly.
So Tom is waking up and is briefly confused and says that they're shooting at us. Feeling an arrow whiz between his legs. But he's going to focus really quickly on the wolf right in front of him. He's going to move forward, actually. The orange, sorry.
The orange, okay.
He perceives a wolf that I know it hasn't moved yet, but that it's presumably running towards the group or me. And so he's going to take. He's going to move 10 feet forward, and he is going to cast Witch Bolt
Nice.
to hit.
And can I get a token for Bill?
Yikes.
Let's see what I can find.
He's the same size as the wolf.
I know, I just need to see if I can find something. That's
Yep.
it.
I rolled a... he doesn't have advantage. He rolled a 9 initiative.
Yay, so he still goes before me.
Nope.
He doesn't have a dex, though, so probably you. Oh, no, you got the 8. Never mind.
I'd like Bill to be part of their initiative.
That's fine.
Part of the group's initiative.
I can do that.
I don't see anything. But this is what we're going to use for Bill, because I really like this.
Okay.
That was a 14 to hit. I do not.
Does not hit.
Tom also used a luck point to hit and still did not hit. We are all waking up.
Alright, and that's going to move us to...
But he is going to yell. He's going to use a free action to yell at that wolf if he thinks it's running towards the group. The orange one.
Alright. I'll tell you what, roll an intimidation.
Oh.
Fun of it.
14.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not different. Okay, and we are on to the blue and pink, and it is going to come over with its buddy and take a bite at the thing as well. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
It's
That is 7 points of damage.
halved.
And
So 4.
and roll a strength saving throw.
At advantage. Thank you, Stkx.
That's only if you were in this circle, which I don't think you were. I can move it as a bonus action on my next turn, so you don't have it yet.
But you did it earlier when I was in the circle.
You've had a long
Long
rest.
You had a long rest. It dropped for you. Yep.
So it was a 30-foot diameter or a 30-foot radius?
30-foot radius. So I
Wait a
centered
minute.
it.
Wait a second.
on-
No,
Wait a minute.
actually, he wouldn't have because
Okay, so if
Valentian
30's
was
that
on
big?
first watch.
Yeah, 30's that big.
Okay, then everybody there got it. It would be over more, but Val would have been in it then. Yep.
Well, and Valentian was on first watch, so he wouldn't have had 8 hours yet.
So
it doesn't matter. He casts it in
Yeah.
his area.
Yeah.
So everyone but Rin has it.
That's
I have
fine.
advantage anyway. I'm raging.
Raging.
Right.
Thank you.
Your barbarian raging advantage.
Great.
Or strength.
Let's go.
Dirty 20.
30-20, cool. All right, that's going to be that wolf's turn. And Rin.
I cannot believe what I just saw, and I'm gonna walk calmly over here, and I'm going to pull out of my bag some like deer jerky from the night before that Rin and the big meathead had had, and I'm going to be like, "Hey, you, come here," and I'm gonna try and like waft it towards blue and yellow. Come here.
I'll let you do persuasion or animal handling.
Animal handling is not up my alley. I don't think
That's what I'm saying. You can do persuasion on that.
I will try to do persuasion. I am hoping 17.
17.
Come here. Like she's gonna flop it, so like hopefully it smells that way, you know.
Yeah. I think your chances are really good.
We'll
that,
see.
that it turns, it looks at you, and it sniffs in the air
Yeah, come
and-
here.
and starts walking towards you.
Great.
Not in an aggressive manner, in
Right.
a quizzical manner.
I'm gonna like just hold there for it to like eat. So hopefully it gets away from Zaz and the rest of the middle, and that will be my whole turn. Is just wafting food.
Okay.
The end.
And I think it's not its turn yet. It is Orange's turn.
I would
It
probably also
is.
be like, they are just hungry. You don't, like, I don't understand. Like, be smart about what we fight. You know, I would try and, like, just to those in my immediate area, which would be Zaz and possibly Krix.
That's going to be a 17 for Orange to bite Tom.
As a reaction, Tom is going to use Entropic Ward to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay. Disadvantage. And that is going to be a 16 to bite Tom.
That hits.
Silvery Barb. I'm within 30 feet.
Are you?
Well,
That says 35.
35. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was.
Yeah. Okay. And that's going to be 9 points of damage.
60 feet. It is 60 feet for
Oh,
Silvery
is it
Barb.
60 feet?
60.
Well, let's see what this is. And that's going to be a 13. Which I don't think it is. Tom, right?
No, that doesn't hit. What Silvery Barbs do?
Makes him re-roll, and I can give advantage to Tom.
Oh, got like a triple disadvantage.
So you took no damage.
Ooh.
Give
You get advantage on your next
attack roll,
save,
ability,
check,
or
attack.
save within 1 minute.
Lovely.
Yep.
And it's the crowd's turn. Jonda is going to try to keep them calm and together, so he's going to roll charisma. And
Especially the one I shot.
well, Jonda's up here, so he can't really get to him yet. Going through the crowd. But Jonda is able to keep them somewhat calm, and you can do Bill's turn.
Bill's going to pretty much, because he'd be able to communicate with them. He's going to at least charge to here and roar really loudly, like intimidating, but he's not going to attack. He's going to see what happens. He's basically just trying to get them to stop fighting, or they're all going to die.
Okay. Bill's a bison, right?
He is a bison.
Okay.
He is large.
Clearly a chicken.
Clearly a chicken.
Roll an intimidation for Bill if you have his stat block.
Sure do. Intimidation is charisma base. So he rolled a 15 minus 2, so 13.
Yeah, the wolf's not intimidated.
Okay. As long as Bill, how much did he move? He didn't move a lot.
You said he moved right there, though, so that puts him in melee range.
Yeah, he can. He's got. If he goes 30 feet, he can bull rush.
Yeah, that wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, he's got a trampling charge. But I think he was just more trying to intimidate, so he's probably not going to attack and just still try and talk everybody down. That'll be his turn.
Okay.
He does have a +2 to persuasion.
Okay, Zaz is going to use his bonus action to do his blade song. And so he's going to move his 40 feet over to here while brandishing his rapier and do an attack on this one with green flame blade.
Okay.
So his sword's basically going to burst into green fire as he attacks this thing. And that is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Well, then we'll... Oh yeah, you're muted, you're fine. So hold on a second, give me just a second. And make a melee attack against creature. Okay, and I guess I will just do a regular attack at the for my second attack. And that's a 14. Does a 14 hit?
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. And I'm done.
And let's see. Alright, we got the red, blue.
In front of the chicken.
Yes. And it's going to bite at Bill. And that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah, easily. He's a buffalo.
And that's going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And roll a strength saving throw for him.
17.
Cool. Okay, So there's that. And we are on the purple. And it is going to just run to the crowd. Right. Okay. And it's grabbing from the edge here, so that these people don't have temporary hit points out.
They all do, yeah. Because I centered it on them.
Ah. Okay. So.
Oh, Bill would have had... Oh, never mind. We're fine. He made a save anyway.
So, cool. And they get advantage. So, the wolf pounces on one of the entourage, gets him prone, and is biting at him.
Hopefully it's a human.
It is a human. And now we are on to blue and yellow. Blue and yellow has...
He's with me. Come here.
Yeah.
You come here.
So, he goes there, and he starts sniffing at your turkey, and he takes a little nibble.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to him. You want the whole thing, buddy? You can have it.
So he's gonna chew, and Val's mom made this jerky, right? Yes, right.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be charmed, and he's gonna be my friend, and I've already picked out a name for him. And Stkx can't have him.
It's fine.
And yes, he loves this jerky.
Perfect.
So, with that,
I'd like to point something out.
yep.
Rin speaks with a Russian accent, and blue and yellow are the colors of Ukraine.
That has no bearing on this game. Sorry. Ukraine isn't even a thing in this world, but nice try, Bucko. Go over there and get bit. I hope it bits your. I hope it bites your nuts.
So, and that was a really, really good roll on the taste of this jerky.
Mm-hmm.
Because the taste of just this jerky did roll in at 20.
There you go. He's now smitten.
Good jerky.
He is smitten.
Uh-huh.
He tilts back his head. He lets out a howl.
Good boy. That's very good.
The wolf that just pounced on someone hops off. And they all take a step backwards. They all go 5 feet backwards. And look expectantly.
Ah, I see you ordered the one in charge, are you not? And I'm gonna reach out and try and pet him. Like, doot, doot, doot. Maybe boop the snoot in a nice way.
Yeah,
If we're on a...
animal handling with advantage, just because of the jerky. But
I don't have to assist them.
I think I suck at animal handling.
probably
We'll see what I do, but we'll see what happens. Yep, not great.
If we're on a combat,
7.
I would tell you just to put it on the ground and sit and wait. Let him come to
I'm
you.
not listening to you anymore. Who is the one that brought us out of this fight without even bringing any swords around? You are all very quick to just attack things. You need better tactics. That's a waste of time and energy. There's a reason they were coming over here. They were hungry.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and
I'll protect the herd first.
And the best way to protect them is to figure out why these are attacking. And obviously, the meathead's mom makes some really great jerky that this guy right here likes.
Now you trying to
And
pet?
now we will have to keep feeding
Well, I was
them.
going to. I was gonna put my hand out, to like try and
Yeah,
pet him.
it gives that little bristle like the
Yep.
fuck.
It's cool. I feel the same way, guy. I don't know why I did that. It was weird. A weird moment. No problem.
But it does still continue to. Yes, we are going to break out of initiative.
I don't see the problem here, Ladybug. You can find food all around. Bring them one of your dead animals, and we go.
Tom is face to face with a wolf, which has never happened in his life, and he's filled with adrenaline right now. So he hears stuff going on behind him, but he's not quite sure what it is. And this is not an attack, but as a bonus action, he's going to like kind of flare out his cloak of flies, which gives him an advantage on
You
intimidation
say cloak of
checks.
flies? That's right. I forgot you had that.
And you're just gonna see it flares out from behind him, and he's just in this wolf's face, and he's like, "You get out of here, you mutt! You get out!" Walking it, wagging his finger at it.
All right, so that's going to be what intimidation with advantage.
Yes.
Yes, go for it.
Oh, heartbreaking. 14.
Those are investigation checks.
They were.
They were investigation checks?
You were
Well,
investigation.
then 12.
Try again.
Then a 12.
Yeah, 12's not going to do that.
Yeah, he's better at investigating than intimidating.
So Krix will go find the human that she accidentally shot, and she will heal him.
Stkx is going around with her aura vitality up and healing anyone who needs it, including the wolves.
I'm gonna go around to the wolves, and I'm going to continue handing out jerky. Come here, everybody, gather around. I'm hoping that they come around.
Now, if I remember
That one
right,
tried to bite me.
you only had about 15 pounds of jerky, right?
Yes,
I
but
had
also,
15 pounds, but I think
Yes.
she gave it to everybody.
but
Not just me.
also, I have other foods like, whatever meat Krix brought back. I would not eat it all, and I would always have something with me.
I'll ask.
Also rations, so like whatever I've got at the moment, I'm gonna like give out little treats that you would like a domesticated dog, like little nibbles.
Yeah.
They were probably drawn by whatever Krix was roasting over the fire as she was killing time.
Yeah.
So I guess she could cut some of that off and bring it over to Rin to distribute.
How much food are you going to give them? Is
Well,
the question.
Stkx
How
would
many
talk
wolves
to them
are
to
there?
see what
Six.
they need.
There's six of them?
Six,
Oh my
six
gosh.
dire wolves.
I mean, those things will eat 10 pounds apiece. Easy.
I could just easily do a good berry and feed all 6 of them one good berry. They'd be full.
That's a better solution.
You know, hide the good berry and some jerky and feed it to them.
Yeah, like you would a dog.
I easily could, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you tell me.
Prestidigitation, make it smell like meat. Boop.
Yeah.
Or
I'd
simply just speak with them and tell them
That's
it's food.
what I'm gonna do. I could pretty much, I'd even, with the help of Rose and Valentine, to gather them up and figure out what's going on with them, what they need. If they need a fill belly, I'd be able to satisfy that quite easily.
Oh yeah, they came because of the smell of food.
Yeah, I would definitely
They're there to eat.
Yeah, I would just at least eat one myself and then hand each one of them because I can do 10 at a time.
All right. Well, this did not go as planned, but good job. You successfully thwarted the wolf attack.
And healed our poor human that I hurt.
And yes, you got him healed up.
Yeah, I got 20d6 worth of healing I can toss around.
I think
Krix is still muttering to herself about shooting one of the people.
Rin would congratulate her, actually. Like, after the wolves are all, like, she'll try to get her to be like, I would not feel too bad. That was impressive. I am not going to lie. I've been waiting for that since I saw you at the circus, and you did not disappoint. That was an incredible shot.
Do you know how close I came to killing him?
That's
I
why
know,
she's
just
happy.
a few more, and you would have got him. And man, I don't know. I would be the one making
Have
for
10
you.
temporary hit points or 11 temporary
No,
hit points.
that happened before.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that's a.
Is there a check that I could do to see if one of the wolves might want to be friends with me?
No, they hate you because you raged at them and you fought them
I hit
for
one.
no reason.
You can do animal handling with disadvantage.
They hate you. They also probably hate me, but they hate you too.
I would
They don't hate you. You got them food.
also definitely ask them if they have any others in the area or like cubs that need anything, and see what they know about the general area and what's heading our way.
Okay.
They'd know their entire range, because if there's 6 direwolves in a pack, which is really rare, they need a lot of room, and they'd know everything that's going on around here.
Well, they're going to tell you, there's some cubs freaking. Essentially, let's take that deer back. And as far as stuff in the area, there's a tiger that's roaming the area, and there's some big strange thing west towards the sun. I don't know what Wolf would say, so we're gonna say it's gonna say west, which
The way the sun goes down.
Yeah. So, Val, if you do a history,
Yeah, I'd let them know.
On that.
Same way I did the history before?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. 14!
There's like an off-beaten path that way that you remember, but you didn't. You didn't explore it. You just beelined it through the pass.
Great North.
So, but yeah. So that is the information you've gathered. Let us take our break right here.
Perfect.
It's 11:15, so 11:25, 11:30. 8:14. I can't help it that you're behind the times. Okay.
Are we taking a short rest?
A 15 minute.
This was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is early. This is early in the morning. So technically, yeah, you could probably rest for an hour or two and help calm the nerves. Also, before we go on break, especially after being shot, it seems that some people are reconsidering this venture and are deciding that they are going to just head back.
So the one I shot is one of them?
Yes, the one you shot is definitely one of them. So you go from...
Terrible decision they've made.
Yeah.
We did warn them.
You had...
We had 80.
So,
Like 83 or something like that.
Yep, I'm just subtracting the percentage here because I rolled a D100.
I could also just, do a teleport circle and get a lot of people there quick.
Yeah, well, you...
Not everybody, but... it's an option.
If they decide to leave,
Oh, no, I'm not them. I mean, more of our people, I could get them to Sanctuary quicker.
You lose 35 people that decide to turn around and head back, so now your party has decreased to 48 people.
hey, our food will last longer.
Do we get like a group persuasion roll against them?
I mean, they didn't have to be shot to begin with.
Yeah. No, this is
I'm
too
not
much.
Mad about
this
it.
is too dangerous. We're leaving.
Oh no,
Yeah.
humans don't.
So the wild wolves and
I guess there's your food.
actual getting hurt woke some of them up
Yes.
and realized
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
as keen on this as they thought.
Yes.
Summer
How many
camp
of
is
our
over for-
how many of those were the ones with good potential?
Let's see.
And do we want to keep our weapons back?
Oh, dude.
You said we lost 35?
You lost 35, and of those 35, 25 of those were the ones with potential. And I think you only had like 31 with potential. So you have 6 left, including Minlos.
Silvery barbs, roll again. I'm just kidding. I don't have it.
Barb 'em.
Yeah, and these are people, with immediate potential. It's not like there's not others, but the ones that stood out. And that was like,
So
oh,
we lost a large
that looks-
portion of the ones with good
Yeah.
potential
yeah, you lost.
because they're afraid to get hurt now.
Yep. I rolled percentile for that. I rolled 73% of that 35. So.
Oh.
All right. Break time.
Okay, now Krix is really mad at herself. I mean,
All right. So the question is, are we going to continue through the normal route of the pass?
is there another route that we can take?
There
Or
is.
are we saying now that we have a smaller group?
No, what I'm saying is, are you gonna go look at the thing to the west, or are you gonna keep trudging on through?
Well, is the thing to the west making it hard for this pack of wolves? Is that the gist?
I'd more...
Well, and then on top of that, how are these 50 plus people gonna handle something like that?
48, actually.
Whatever. If you add the 7 of us, there's more than 50.
Yeah, I
Sure, you know best.
I think
like,
getting these people
what-
safe is more important. Personally.
Right, that's the whole point. We're trying to get them back to Sanctuary.
Yeah.
You can always come back.
I'm
and deal
aware
with
of
this
that.
later.
However, if this thing, wherever it is, comes in our path, wouldn't you want to know what it is ahead of time? Like, how far away is it?
Could maybe just a thought, and I know it's a big no-no. We split the party. And
You act like we've never done that before.
Yeah.
Or
We do this
send
every other session.
We could send a
So
scout out.
Yes.
Does Zaz have anything that can fly?
I can call a familiar.
That's what I was thinking.
I think if we at least know what it is, maybe we can steer the group away from it or figure out how to deal with it if the time comes.
Yeah, I'd rather you ritual cast that instead of me burning a wild shape to summon something.
We can send. Can we send our little pixie?
she's not with us.
Yeah, she stayed at Sanctuary.
Oh,
She's actually been secretly monitoring Celine.
I'm glad that Rin doesn't know that.
I mean, I could do find familiar and just pull an owl out of the air, I guess, in an hour and 10 minutes.
I could also just instantly burn a wild shape and summon an owl too.
Well, this doesn't take up any of my resources. Sorry, it burns 10 gold worth of charcoal. herbs and incense. That's fine. Like I said, it'd take a little over an hour, and then it could send it off, and it could come back to me.
Says, I could always ask the God of Light. Let me see what he said. Let's see what they say. And
Okay.
Zaz tilts his head to the side and like kind of shakes it, and just starts pulling out the stuff for Find Familiar.
So while you're ritual casting that, Tom, what do you say?
I'll send you a little message. I'll send it in the game time here.
Yeah.
Well, and while they're doing that, I'm actually going to do speak with animals.
Wolves have ate their fill and left.
Oh, well, I would have probably done this beforehand, before they left. Especially probably about the time I was going to be handing off a large chunk of deer. I would have asked the lead wolf to show me what this thing looks like.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
So I would have asked. So using, combining my telepathy with speak with animals, I would have asked the alpha to show me what this creature looks like.
Oh, the creature? It's a tiger.
The tiger is the thing? I thought it was something else that they were saying.
No, it wasn't a creature. It was a place.
Oh, there's a place. Okay.
There's a weird there's a weird glowy thing, and that's what you're going to see is just like a light emitting from the ground if you're looking for an image.
Okay, so he just shows me a light emitting from the ground. I mean, I know what a tiger is, so that's not. There were tigers in our circus, so. Okay, so what I see doesn't strike anything. Could I do a history based on what it shows me, or some sort of knowledge check? I guess.
For the tiger?
No, the place.
For the place?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do an Arcana with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna summon with Find Familiar. I'm gonna do a hawk because I got a fly speed of 60, so I think that's the fastest thing I can.
Yeah, that's only an 8 on an Arcana.
Yeah.
Owls fly at 62. Wow. I guess we'll do an owl because it's the same speed as a hawk, but it has advantage on stealth.
Okay. It's gonna be,
Advantage on perception.
It's going to be gone for a while.
Sure.
It'll come
It'll
back.
find us though.
Yeah. It'll come back and it'll say about the same thing. It was a few hour flight, which means it would be probably 5-hour walk out your way to get there, and it's going to be a glowing thing. They're glowing. It's going to be like a faint glowing circle.
Okay, so I probably would have given it instructions to like find it, watch it for like an hour, and then come back, so we can kind of get an idea if it's a moving thing or if it's just stationary.
It's a stationary thing, and it's back to you by midday. So I'd say it's probably back to you about noonish.
And I assume we would have taken off and kept going with everybody, right?
That's my assumption. Is they all kept traveling.
Okay. Did it see anything strange go in and out of the glowy place?
No, it just saw a glowing circle.
Okay. I'll let everybody know. Yeah, it's just a glowing circle.
Since we gave up like half of our venison to the wolves, while we're proceeding the next day, I'm going to be hunting again, and I had got a 24 on the survival check for hunting.
For hunting today.
I'm looking for bigger stuff at this point, since who knows if the wolves will show back up again.
Yeah, 24. You're pretty much able to find whatever.
I'm thinking like elk or moose or something big.
But okay, 1 second.
Maybe a ram. Well, a ram's probably more likely in the mountains.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to find a ram.
Bighorn sheep. I'll try not to hunt any bison. I don't want to traumatize Bill.
Nope. Mind you, he grew up with Val's family, so he's probably seen a bunch of stuff.
Okay. And Tom, I sent you your thing back.
Let's no.
Tom, next time we're all talking about it, Tom will say, I don't know quite what to make of it, but well, I shared with them, but the God of Light, what
He was going to, but he walked by.
he says to move towards it. Move towards the light. But Tom looks around and he's looking at the at all the people. He's looking at the direction they're going. He feels conflicted. How out of the way is it for the original path that we had planned?
It's about a quarter of the day. It's going to be about 5-6 hours.
So we'll lose at least a day.
At least.
But, here's the thing. Is there a deadline for getting back to Sanctuary?
I think it's more the people that are with us probably don't want to get off the beaten path.
The more danger we get into, the more likely we are to lose them all along the way.
Yes.
But at the same time, they will get a better idea of what they're getting themselves into.
That's what training at the guild is for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's not practical.
At the guild.
It's not.
This is the real world. So
Right. I agree with the bug.
Krix is for dragging them to the light and taking advantage of this interesting opportunity.
Ren is on that as well, because if they are going to be members of Sanctuary and they are going to be out there fighting, especially the dragon at the end, ultimately, they are going to need experience with weapons and things. So I am on board with the ladybug.
Oh, and I will say too, you know, the the God of Light's reasons are not always clear to me, but they've never been one to waste my time. If there's regardless of what the group does, this is something I will have to do. But I don't want to put all the I don't want to put all the recruits in harm's way if we can avoid it.
They will be in harm's way. They are joining Sanctuary. Have we not
Yes.
lived in harm's way and learned to
Yeah.
fend for ourselves?
I guess
They will
it's
do the
about
same.
time that. And we gave the speech, right? We said if you do not have the medal,
Lots of speeches.
there's no more speeches to be given. There are, but not right now.
So consensus says we're going to the big shiny thing.
I say trial by fire is what I say.
All right.
All right.
I can start the fire.
It needs to be investigated.
Well, let's get them all moving.
So where are we going?
The
Make sure I know
big
for sure.
shiny
thing.
glowy thing.
Yeah, so you're going to spend half a day
The
traveling.
ball of
to
death.
do that. You're going to get there in the
Head
early
west.
evening.
Mhm.
And let me move you to the map.
I would definitely want us to scout ahead before we get there and get eyes on it before everybody's up there. If possible.
Oh, okay, that's Bill. Okay. Like,
The chicken is Bill.
The chicken is Bill.
Now,
That is a buffalo, not a buffalo chicken wings.
Yeah.
if you roll your perception checks as you start to approach it, I just want to move us to the map already.
Sure. 21.
10.
22.
sorry, 1 second. Perception?
Yep.
24.
All right. You don't see anything that poses any danger. What you do see is what appears to be ruins, almost completely gone. I mean, you're talking just seeing like the footstones, buildings, and what seems to be a circle, a familiar circle, because it does look like a teleportation circle.
And it's glowing.
Yep, it very faint, very faint, and it's got in the circle. There's writing in 3 different sections of it.
I'm gonna hand my teleportation circle scroll that I have that has our home on it and hand it to the wizard, who might be able to understand it more and see if there's anything that matches.
Am I rolling an Arcana with advantage on that?
You definitely can roll an Arcana on that.
Rin's not going to bother with the circle, but she is going to check everywhere and make sure there's no weird.
That's a 25.
25. This definitely seems like a teleportation circle. It seems like it might be locked.
Oh, okay. I'll let Snow be like, yes, that's what you thought. But it's might be locked, like we can't access it.
The writing, when you're comparing Stkx, looks Like I say, it looks the same as the teleportation circle,
Uh-huh.
except for the phrases that are written. Now, let me, with your 25 Arcana, these phrases, it seems like there's something to do with unlocking the circle.
A what?
Unlocking the
The
circle.
The phrases that are written. So,
What language is it written in?
it is written in common. It, like an older version of common, but common nonetheless.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, it really doesn't matter. I've got comprehend languages and tongues, so.
So, in any case, this is where we get to play the riddle game.
Are you going to put it in chat so we can read it?
Yeah, I am. So, there is 3 riddles.
I feel like this is my fault for giving you so many.
Partially, but I've got other riddles planned for other things too.
Okay.
I've had so.
Okay.
So I will give you the first one. This is for. I'm gonna put it in here. Come on. Come on. Right click paste, damn it.
I'm trying to upload a picture into the chat and it won't. It's being bratty.
Dick.
The in voice chat stuff tends to have weird stuff going on.
We'll put it here. It's going to be in the general chat. And it's because I'm trying to do it from one note. That's why. So that's going to be your first riddle. But is always in front of you, but can't be seen.
That's easy. It's the god of light.
No. No, Father Tom. That's not it.
Well, think a little more.
Yeah.
Rin, you seem to be raising your hand. Do you think you know?
I'm not. I'm not even over there. I told you I was ignoring the middle and searching for things.
Is there?
This would definitely not be Crix's area of expertise, so she's probably searching the ruins and stuff like that with Rin. I've put a picture of a bison in the Who's Who. It could possibly be used as a token for Bill.
I don't mind chicken. I know what it is.
Oh God, AJ, shoot.
There's the
It's always
future.
in front of you, but cannot be seen as the future.
Yep.
However, as a wizard, I don't think that's the truth, but alright.
Yeah, I had
So,
already typed it out.
Your first one is the future. Your second one. Copy.
Copy paste.
Copy small. I'm always straight ahead. I never complain no matter where I'm led.
could be a few things, I think. That could be the sun, could be the moon.
I suppose it could be a wheel, unless you move the cart backwards.
I think Father Tom might be right on this one.
Is that your answer, Tom?
Well, I think there's an argument to be made that when you're moving a cart backwards, that wheel is still moving forwards.
It is a wheel.
Does anything happen?
No.
I think these are just to decipher how to unlock it.
Pretty much. And there's your last riddle.
I mean, it could be.
Radiate. I am round, but have no weight. I radiate, but don't cast light. You can walk through me, but may not return. What am I? That's a good one.
Well, it's not the god of light.
I don't know. He might be round.
To me.
But the god of light would cast light.
Oh, yes, most definitely. It feels a lot like this portal, isn't it? I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Through me, but you may not return. I might have missed, but what is in its current state, is this portal like, are there any colors?
There's
players, it's kind of like stone.
It's not something I said. So you have your little writings. If there's a blank space, and then the next writing starts in a blank space, and the next writing starts.
I think this is one of the first things that I said. I think this is the moon. No?
Light.
Okay. Oh,
You can walk through
it.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking something else. Never mind.
I also thought for a second maybe it was a star, but it's not.
I would have no weight. Could be just the teleportation circle itself.
That's what I thought. But radiate? What does it radiate?
Energy.
magic.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
But it doesn't cast light, but it's lit up right now. So.
Because it's half turned on, maybe?
So if it's fully turned on, it doesn't.
Don't know. Is there
I thought it was a
anything?
hole, but I don't think that's correct.
Is there anything in the general vicinity that might help us decide this? Like anything written on the walls or anything, or is it just the circle itself?
There is nothing written on the walls.
Okay.
But there is something there that should be the biggest hit already. There's something right there.
So we.
If you want a hint, a real hint, I will give you a hint.
Wait.
I think we need a hint.
I'm gonna throw my guess at you real quick. In DM.
Okay.
I am round, but have no weight. I radiate, but do not cast light. Can walk through me, but may not return. What am I? I mean, it sounds like a teleportation. I mean, it sounds like what this thing is.
Yeah.
But did we try that as a guess?
No, we haven't tried any guesses yet.
Mm.
Mm.
It says may not return, not cannot return.
Yeah.
It is usually one-way journey. It's not like it's a two-way door. So,
But how do I say that as Volunteer? You know, just because I got the answer doesn't mean I'm going to say it. I'm going to do an Arcana check to see if I would know this.
Fair. 17
10.
DC. Nope. Would you all like a hint?
yes.
It's right under your nose.
As
You
I said, the teleportation circle.
The only other thing I think
Very
of it,
close.
yeah,
Very, very
Well,
close.
the stones.
It's right under your nose.
No.
Beth is on the right track. But what would another name be for the teleportation circle?
Runes.
Mm,
Magic.
A rune
Portal.
circle. Portal.
It wouldn't be a ley line.
There it is.
Oh, a portal.
it was Portal.
Okay.
There it is.
Portal.
And so you figured out the 3 riddles. You figured out the answers. Give me anyone and everyone who wants to intelligence roll.
This should be funny.
Intelligence what?
Just
21.
a straight intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
Nat 20.
Well,
Nice.
Well, Stkx, since you got the nat 20, we're gonna say it's you, and you have this thought, and you pull out some of that chalk that you got from Chalksburg, and in those blank spaces, you write the answers, and all the words disappear, and this portal now appears to be unlocked.
That's cool.
New words have, not words, more just like runes have appeared, and what you'd be able to guess is like, okay, this is like the destination of this portal. Like, whenever you would write down a new destination.
so this is only goes to one specific place.
No,
In
this would be a
world,
spot. This would be a spot we can come and go from.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the name of this location then, is what
Yes.
appears? Got it, okay. So if we want to come here, we now know it is High Mountain Portal, or whatever we're calling it.
Essentially.
We're calling it the portal.
Now,
We're calling it whatever's written there because I can read the runes.
Yeah.
So
So I guess you should ask the DM what the name of the portal is.
and if you're able to use it right now to send us to where we gotta go.
I can't. Nope. Not yet.
He has a scroll.
Yeah, it's only 10. We can only do 10 feet radius with that. That's why we haven't used it to send everybody home. It's not big enough. For a regular teleportation circle is not big. But if this one's permanent, And our mage that's with us, Jonda, can he use it? Because it's a 5th level spell, that's all I know. That's why we've been using the scroll.
Yeah, John can use it.
Okay. He'd be the only one who could send all these people to Sanctuary right now. So definitely go up to him and ask him, do you know anything about this? Can you activate it?
Yeah, you're going to have to give me some time to copy it down.
Absolutely.
So are we all going to transfer through the portal, or are we sending the recruits and then dealing with the tiger?
It's only a tiger.
Oh.
I'd let it just wander. It's its territory. Direwolf's more dangerous than a tiger.
Possibly.
I'm just so glad that the God of Light didn't. I
Didn't
knew that
disappoint.
they weren't going to lead us astray. No, this was perfect.
Yeah, you speak to him a lot different than I do, but it works.
I knew it.
Can I do a perception check of the general area while Jonda takes the time to familiarize himself? I assume Rin is doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in the area.
Okay, good. Because we're fairly high up, so we.
Rin's been doing a pretty thorough search, walking around.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
I mean, the pack of dire wolves would be more dangerous than a single tiger.
They're just competing for the same food.
Yeah. But yeah, after about an hour, it's kind of like copying, the spell into the spell book.
Yeah.
Well, if he's gonna do it, I might as well copy it into mine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can. That's why I gave you the scroll too. Just you can keep that because it's more useful for a wizard than a druid.
Yeah. Essentially, when you get your 5th level spells, you'll be able to cast it.
Yep.
So
without the scroll. Yep.
So yeah, you get it copied down, gets everyone gathered around, and
It's as many people on there as you can.
Yep. And the little balls of light appear. Y'all walk people through, just grab it, and it's going to transport you there. And zip, bang, boom. You are now in Sanctuary.
Hooray. And the other people are still walking home.
Yeah, it's screwed.
That's why you have faith. That's why you have faith. We did it.
Mm-hmm.
We're here early.
Ladybug, can I have that plant, please? Thank you. And she will immediately walk off to her room to find Celine. Not even say anything, she'll just take it and leave.
Fortunately, Celine has not doubled in size again.
Thank
It's
God.
only been a few days. I would hope not.
Yeah, in the last few days.
It's been less than a week.
By the way, she's having the baby right now.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Here's the screaming leaves.
And
Okay.
We come back to kids the size of a teenager.
Bam. Okay. No. Bam. Okay. So yeah, you arrive at Sanctuary. You actually, for Krix and Zaz, this is the second time you've been there, and the first time you were only there for like an hour.
We were there for an evening, I think.
I think it was an evening, but you wasn't there very long.
So when Rin does get to Celine's room, she'll probably see Bixie there actually just chatting away and keeping Celine company.
Oh, get out!
But
Your
she's
people
fun to
are
talk
here.
to.
Go say hi to them. They missed you so much, or whatever.
She's big old fat lower lip.
Oh, don't start that. Also, I'm holding on to my pockets.
Celine, do I have to leave? I don't want to miss the baby.
I'm only here for a moment. If you could just step out for a second, then I don't care.
Hey, but baby is special. As she leaves.
Rin, hi.
Hello. I bring for you the plant you asked for. The ladybug, and I have found it for you.
Oh, thanks. And she's just gonna like pluck one out and munch on it raw.
I thought you put it in a soup.
You do, but I don't know it. I don't know. It just looks really good. Pregnant girl cravings.
Right, yeah, I guess. Are you okay
Sorrel
otherwise?
can be eaten as like a salad as well.
Yeah. Are you okay otherwise?
Yeah. Baby feels really good.
Yeah, but are you okay otherwise?
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Still nothing from the possibly maybe dead guy.
No.
I know what I said, but right now he's still alive, okay? As far as I know. Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Do you need anything else?
I mean, you could sit a while.
Okay. And I'll begrudgingly sit there in the most awkward way and be like, do you want that big seat to come in here?
No, that's fine. You can keep me going.
She will be like totally silent. Just
Yeah. For Rain, it's going to be very awkward. And
it is. She will just sit there and be weird.
Celine's just going to talk about like just baby things.
And I think she's gonna get out she'll get out like a hand axe and start like sharpening it and like tuning her out, you know, like.
Yep. Jonda is going to tell Stkx that we should probably get people registered.
Yep.
All that good stuff, so you can join him with paperwork.
Yep. Definitely, yeah. I would have given Alark the list of the people that are still with us, and what they're good at, what they're good for. Let them know definitely about the new portal that is open, and everything that pretty much happened along the way. So he's going to get a full report, and yeah.
Cool. You will be spending, and like I said, it's early evening, so you're not going to be spending too much time.
Yeah.
But at least today, you're not going to be spending too much time.
No.
Doing paperwork. You're going to get people seeing the quarters and all that good stuff.
Yep. Did we have any, like, were they all men, or did we get any women, children, families?
You didn't get families.
Okay.
You got you got a mix of men and women.
Okay.
Maybe probably a 70-30 men.
Okay.
Zaz and Krix. Now that you've this is
we
now
kind of
your
need
second
quarters
night.
now.
Yeah, this is gonna be your second night, so you're gonna have to go find what quarters you want and where you want to set up and get your sleeping arrangements.
So, like, is this like a big city type place, or is there like more of like a hamlet near
It's
the woods kind of thing?
it's more like a keep.
How close is the forest?
It's. I mean, it's not terribly far. It's a couple-hour walk to the forest.
Is there a nearby marketplace and stuff like that, or is that all just kind of included?
Nope. As far as like your market, the only real market would be like the blacksmith, for as far as the weapons, and food served in the dining
Lorana.
area. Yep, Lorana. The special sleeping accommodations and things of that nature you can request for and maybe be appeased depending on what. Like, Stkx likes to sleep in the barn. Speaking of that, Krix, are you going to go to the barn after you get people in?
Definitely will be like telling Bill to go make sure everything's fine, and I will check on my kangaroo. Iris, I think you guys named her? Was it Iris? Yep. See how well she's doing. But yeah, definitely do rounds before I go to bed.
A little jump rat.
The kangaroos doing good. And we'll get to the barn in a second. Tom, anywhere you're going?
It's like in general, other than the sign up process, Tom is kind of very excited to point this group around, those that want to follow him around. And Tom also does not know as much about Sanctuary as he thought he did going into the tour. Like, as he's doing the tour, he's realizing that he doesn't really know Sanctuary that well, so he's kind of just expanding upon, like, oh, this is
This
room.
the dining
Look
area.
how lovely it is. And here's the dining area. And
Opening the door for the
someone
first
will
time.
be with you shortly, and let's see what's through this door. Like, he's kind of realizing he's not an expert.
Yeah. That works. Valencia.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I mean, you're back at Sanctuary. You just gonna go straight to bed. What?
Probably go get a meal and then probably just go chill in my room. There's something me, the player, has on my mind. I'm trying to think of how Valentine would have been.
Yeah.
Your bed would smell like
Oh yeah,
flowers and like wet dirt, but definitely flowery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the fuck is that smell?
Okay. As we get into the night, special sleeping arrangements requests for Krix or Zaz.
So Krix would probably want something more on the fringe of things, rather than being right in the hub of things, but he might want something a little bit more.
No, I'm good with out of the way.
He's just going to need a
How
workshop.
busy are the mage areas of the keep? And
what?
because I like to tinker.
The halls of healing is the main area, and that's Curacio's forte. But yeah, there's certainly places to practice craft
Yeah,
And
he's gonna need a place where he can tinker and not destroy things.
yeah,
I just won't use explosive stuff, most likely.
yeah, Hiroshi will definitely tell you not to blow a hole in the wall, but you're free to use an empty room.
Out of our history, Krix is gonna look for like some sort of multi-room stone cottage.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to find a salt. It's more barrack style, not necessarily like squad based style, but it's separate rooms, but all kind of joined. As far as the inside, if you want to set up something outside, like Krix sleeps in the barn, you're
No,
free to do so.
She's moved back in, but on occasion she goes back and forth.
Well, you did move in the barn.
Yeah, I took, can't remember whose old room. Orion's, maybe?
Yeah, actually, I think it was Orion's, wasn't it?
Yeah, I took his room.
But as you made your rounds, Stkx, you did notice that where it looked like your footers got set for your new stable plans, it looks like the framing's up now.
That's fine. I could use mold earth and just start all over. That's easy.
I'm not saying start over. I'm saying it looks like it's being built.
Oh, sorry. I heard something else.
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
framing's up.
Oh, the framing's up. Beautiful.
Yeah.
They're doing something fun. How many workers would I be able to tell are working on it?
None.
Okay.
And I think that maybe Ren's going to tell Selene a good night story, and I think after that we'll go down.
She would be like, so do you want to hear an actual story that has nothing to do with the energy vampire currently residing inside of you?
Sure.
Great. She would tell the story of the wolves that had literally just happened. And also she would highlight that the ladybug actually hit a human with her arrow, and it was the most glorious thing that she has ever seen. It was the marksmanship, and she would just go on and on about that part specifically.
Roll an insight on something while you tell
Insight, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 16.
16. She kind of cringes a little bit as you're getting all excited over the human getting shot.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's just that's not a good thing.
It's spectacular. What do you mean?
It's not a good thing. That's still a person. Just because you
were
don't
this
like
person.
just because you don't like humans doesn't mean that he deserved to get shot.
He most certainly did. What was he doing? Nothing but taking up space. It was glorious. You should have seen her face, though.
So when you were born and you couldn't do anything, you should have just gotten shot.
And rightfully so. If you can't do anything, then absolutely.
You have to learn.
Why do you think I learned so fast?
You didn't come out swinging a sword.
I think my matron mother would beg to differ.
So when the baby comes and it's not able to walk yet.
You know, this is a different circumstance because you know what happened not very long ago. You know, I cannot do anything about that. I mean, you are very aware of that.
But yeah, it's just she's a little bit on the hormonal side, and she doesn't like the the thought of the whole.
So then I will switch
especially
from...
considering your kid's gonna be half human.
I know. I will switch from that. I'm very aware of that. It makes me want to throw up every time. So then I will switch from that, and I'll be like, but don't worry. None of the wolves were harmed. It was glorious. You just have to be smarter than the situation you are in. And it was everything was fine. Nobody really got hurt except for that one guy. He'll probably make it home. Probably.
Yeah, that's good.
We did heal him.
Yep.
Yes, but he has a long walk home. And Tiger
Yeah,
not in
but
the
he's
area.
with a bunch of the others.
Mm-hmm. And
We weren't walking for that long.
Yeah.
like
Only
3
what, 3
days or
days?
something. Yeah.
We'll be fine.
In human years, that's a long time.
You, Zaz, you get your little workshop. Hirasho will kind of point you in the direction of a couple of books. Nothing too crazy. It's not an expansive library. This is just
Oh no,
some,
it's
some
not about
gen-
books. It's more about having a place where I can grind up ingredients and
Yeah, I'm just
make
saying,
potions.
like he's gonna like point out some like practical potion making guide and
just
things like that.
a place where I can experiment without
Yeah,
interfering with general use of space.
and as far as your room, y'all are able to find a I think a room to your liking that's a little bit farther back. Yes.
I would also be asking Celine if she has heard how Harry is doing.
Remind me who Harry is.
The Drider.
The Drider.
The Drider. And she... Did you... Yeah, you told her that there was a Drider named Harry.
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh. Yeah.
As far as I know, he's made his... He's comfortable down there.
Did we tell
No.
our new people about Harry?
No
don't think we did.
incidents or anything? Everything is okay?
Yeah. And announcement got made after you all left out here and all that.
I guess after
No,
at least...
no incidents.
Okay, great. Do you mind if I bring Bixie in? She's very excited to speak to you for a very long time about all kinds of things. But I need to be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will go out and be like, she wants to talk to you, Bixie.
Pixie kind of just rolls her eyes at Ren. So for Bixie, she's attracted to just the nature of whatever's going on. Clearly, there's something special going on, and she can sense it. So she's probably not going to leave Celine unless somebody makes her until after the baby's born.
Yeah. So I will let Bixie handle that, and then what I will do is I will go check on Harry myself.
Okay.
Go make sure he is fine, they're treating him fine, and all of those things.
Okay. Yeah, he's. You're gonna see that he's kind of made like a little cobweb nest
Right.
for himself to kind of sit in his open dungeon cell.
Right.
But it is still open. He's got some like a dirty dish where food got brought down to him.
Okay.
But yeah, he said he's fine. He hasn't craved anything other than regular food.
Great.
It seemed like whatever Jonah did worked.
This is good news. Of course, in Undercommon, I guess. So I'd be like, this is good news. I'm glad to hear. Do you remember your name or any of that stuff yet? No. Do you need anything?
I don't think so.
Great. They are treating you okay?
Yeah. I haven't really gone upstairs. I don't know. It's weird. It's uncomfortable.
To be with other people, or
I mean,
I see you. Don't think that I don't see you. I see you. But how are they going to get used to that if they don't know you?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know that I want to go upstairs.
That is okay. I wouldn't either, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Do y'all like? Do Thri-kreen like humidity? I can't remember.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, I didn't know if it was. Well, in any sense, y'all are able to find a room that's a little bit farther off.
We can adjust to whatever.
But you're able to find something to your liking. And when you enter the room, fireplace lights automatically. When you exit the room, it seems like the fireplace and the scones go out automatically as well. So
Oh, crap.
it keeps it comfortable.
Would you say that Valenthian would recognize that smell since we travel a lot together? I feel like it would be familiar. Maybe he doesn't pin it right away, but I feel like...
I mean, honestly, I would say that's a Renee judgment call because
I say he would.
because I don't know about how often Ren would have that smell.
I say I don't want to answer that out loud.
So the DC would be lower than 15 because that's what I rolled.
Renee, I am going to give you that call because that is a really weird one. So,
I would say, like I said, I would say that I feel like you would know that it was a familiar smell, but maybe you didn't pin it like as me right away. But you would know that it was familiar. You just can't put your finger on it. You know what I mean? Doesn't smell bad, by the way. It's not like old lady flowers.
Yeah. Sleeping in it all night and then seeing you the next morning might make it go, wait, what the fuck?
Maybe when I
She
walk
was
by
in
in the
my bed.
morning or something, you'll be like, "What were you doing in my bed?" Yeah.
fair.
That's just a for you tidbit.
Yep. I got you. I'll have another question for that
Oh God.
later. No, that one won't be that crazy. Yeah. All right. I'm going to say we're going to call it here. And we're going to go to bed. We'll wake up the next morning. If you want to side RP into about midday or something,
Sure.
That's fine. Stkx, do remember that you will be doing paperwork
Oh yeah,
most of that day.
that's fine.
Stkx is gonna be in that glorious mood, Tom. Just
Yeah.
wait.
So pretty much the next day, I think is open to side RP. And all that
Or
good
Stkx
stuff.
is gonna be like, if I have to fill out one more paper, my hooves have cramps.
But yeah,
Cool.
It's like this
Thank
isn't
you,
a
guys.
paintbrush.
Harsh reality of being a captain.
This is not a paintbrush.
Middle management.
Maybe you do it in paintbrush and crayons.
No.
You know, like
I'll just paint a picture of what happened. Here.
but yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
you.
fun.
Thank you.
And I will catch y'all on the flip.